Hello, everyone. Welcome to the third Passim virtual open mic. We've got a bunch more of these planned starting next Tuesday. I think the next 3 or 4 Tuesdays in a row are going to be these virtual open mics. If you want to sign up for the virtual open mics, if you go to passim.org/open mic, that will give you the whole list of them. We actually have plenty of space available for tonight. We've only got 4 folks signed up right now. I know it was a last minute addition to the calendar. So if you want to sign up, make sure you click on that link below, the Sign Up Genius link, and that will get you signed up for tonight's open mic. And we'd be thrilled to have you. So if you're out there watching, share this with your friends, share this with your networks. My name is Matt Smith. If you don't know about Passim, Passim is a nonprofit arts organization. We are normally housed in Harvard Square. Now we are wherever we are. Right now, this is Passim Somerville. You may sometimes see Passim Alston or Philadelphia, or like we're all over the place, or Pittsburgh, not Philadelphia, Pittsburgh. And but we are bringing you the same kind of music that we do 7 nights a week from the club, and we are doing this through this platform, through our social media platforms. We have been running our School of Music online as well. And we've got some of our outreach programs are going to be happening through streaming services. We've got our Celtic Festival, BCM Fest, planned for January in a streaming format. We also give grants to artists for their projects through our Iguana Music Fund, but we also have something called the PAIR Fund, the Passim Emergency Artist Relief Fund, to help artists through this pandemic and get them some much needed funds while the gigs are gone for the time being. Like I said, we've been streaming shows 7 nights a week. If you go to passim.org/stream, you will see information on all of our shows. We ask a suggested donation for these shows so that we can help put money back into the artist and get some money into the club as well while we're not there. Suggested donation tonight is only $5. This is, like I said, the third of these open mics that we've been running. We're going to have several more coming up, and if you are looking to sign up, we ask you sign up only once per month. That's calendar month. So if you want to sign up for the last of this month and the first of next month, 2 in a row, you can do that. But once per calendar month. And it's a 10-minute or 2-song limit. So if you've got 10-minute songs, you can do 1 song. If you've got 2-minute songs, you can do 2 of them. You can't do 5 of them. You can do 2 of them. And we're going to be tough on that timer, folks, so watch yourselves. But we're excited to be doing this. It's been really fun the past few times to do this format. Right now, like I said, we've only got 4 folks signed up. Hopefully we'll get everybody in because they were been signed up for some later times. Hopefully we can get everybody in. And looks like we have most of our signups already in the background here. So we're ready to start rocking with our first act of the night. Why don't we bring on Joe Cool and the KGB? Hello, Joe. How are you, sir?
Hey, how you doing?
Doing well, doing well.
Great to see you. I'm really happy to be here. Well, I'll just take it away. I'm having trouble hearing you. Sorry. Here we go. Hey, good evening, everybody. I'm Joe Cool, and I'm Vermont's top 1-person 7-piece jam band. So, I'm going to play an original song. I'm really happy to be performing here today. I came one time last year. My family and I and a good friend, Scott Berkey, came down to see the Cello Goblin. Not a lot of venues have the Cello Goblin, so that's how we found out about this venue. And now I'm really, I can't believe I'm actually playing here in real life virtually. So thank you so much. This tech is far ahead of anything I've seen, and people know I've seen it all. So it's all about the people running the machines. So nice job, everybody. This song's about people running machines and driving them to the moon. So I'll take in a couple of the quotes from the astronauts. Went to the Apollo mission, mixed them up with some other words to make it rhyme and everything. And this one's called 3 Days from Home. I hope you like it. 3 days from home, and I ain't got much to say.
Save it for another day. Magnificent desolation. It was well worth all the loot. Charcoal dust on my boot. From home. 3 days from home. Peace for all mankind. It's been a lifetime since that plaque. Are we ever going back?
Okay, you remember the dark crystal, Ava? And there's the little guy, Jen. He plays the double flute, right? All right, check it out. Thanks a lot, everybody.
Your time is up, Joe. Wow. Oh, that was such a mind-bending experience. That's Joe Cool in the KGB. He's probably still going. He doesn't even realize that we're not on screen anymore. Joe Cool and the KGB. That was intense. Did y'all see everything that was going on in there? Like, there was the flashing lights. There was a dog that was coming in and out. There were people coming in the front door. He played about 16 different instruments, and we're expecting the same of everybody here tonight. I'm sure that everyone is going to be ready for the challenge of doing that again. Vermont's own Joe Cool and the KGB. Thanks for coming and playing for us tonight. We can see him in the background. He's still playing. He has no idea. He may go on all night. He might. I think this is what he does. He just gets going. And there's the night. The night is gone. Well, we've got our second performer here backstage waiting. This is where I would certainly call that a first for our open mic. All of those things were a first separately and together as one series of firsts. And now we have our second first. Actually, before we bring Janna on, I want to remind people that you can still sign up for tonight's open mic. We've only got 4 people signed up right now. So if you go to the link at the bottom of the chat, the pinned link, you'll be able to see where you can sign up to perform at tonight's open mic. It is, you get 2 songs or 10 minutes, whichever comes first. We'll send you a link to StreamYard so that you have the information on what you need to come and play for us. But now, let's welcome on our second performer of the night. We have Janna Maria Fröhlich. How did I do? Did I say it okay?
Pretty good, Fröhlich, but
Pretty
that's all right. It means happy in German, so you can also just say Janna Maria Happy.
Janna Maria Happy. That's lovely. That's lovely. Well, we're happy to have our first harpist here at the open mic. Please take it away, Janna.
All right. Thank you so much for. I just saw the notice yesterday to play, and so signed up. And along with me this evening is, and I'm not sure the color's coming out, but this is a blue harp. Her nickname is Blue Beauty. She was made in Germany in 2014, and I just love this instrument. And it's a folk harp with levers, so you see all these funny things up here, and these sharp the strings. Right now I'm in the key of E, so everything is up. And the first piece I'm going to go with is something I think a lot of people can relate to right now. It's called Season of Loss, Season of Regret. It's one of the 2 originals I'm doing tonight. And originally it was written several years ago when a number of friends and family passed away. But this year, also my sister passed away. And but also, I think this is relevant to a lot of people. It's talking about someone passing from cancer, but it's generally, it's sort of about loss. And it's a bit jazzy, so you will hear some, not what you expect from a harp. So here we go. Season of regret, I cry for another, again I'll never see. For words unsaid and a touch never met, what a little part of you, a little part of you is always, is always, is always, is always with me. Cellular pain courses through, chemical remedy and medical way bless their way into you. Life and death will have their way. Season of loss, season of regret, I cry for another, again I'll never see. For words unsaid and a touch never met, but a little part of you, a little part of you is always, is always, is always, is always with me. You breathed, you loved, you danced. Within my life, your steps were true. You cried, you toiled, you chanced. Within my life, you're a part of my tears. gentle words, soothing and wise, reaching out across space and time. Your love, your light, your laughter, reaching back across space and time. Your face, your joy, your ever after. Season of loss, season of regret, I cry for another, again I'll never see. For words unsaid and a touch never met, but a little part of you, a little part of you is always, is always, is always, is always with me. All right. Thank you. So that's Season of Loss. And just so I don't forget to mention, and I hope this doesn't show up backwards. Oh, good. It doesn't seem to show up backwards. That's how you spell my name. And I play with a duo called Heart, Soul, Voice Ensemble. We do have a website. It's a little bit sketchy, but or not filled in too much, but we're also on SoundCloud at Heart, Soul, Voice and Jan Happ Harp, and on Spotify with some covers of Dylan and the Beatles. And we're working on some singles this year. Hopefully we can get into a studio. All right, so the next one I'm going to do is a little bit different. It's a country song called She Wouldn't Say. And the prompt for this song was hearing about a concert where a number of women performers were given the prompt, She Wouldn't Say. And so every song in that show was something about She Wouldn't Say. I wasn't in that show, but I thought, what a cool idea. So I came up with this one. And kind of the story behind it is a woman who is probably leaving. And you'll hear that story. And this is what she would or wouldn't say. I attempted a country song on a harp. She wouldn't say you're wrong. She wouldn't say I'm right. She might say I'm sorry, but she might give up that fight. She wouldn't say what she couldn't say, but she'd walk away in the middle of the night. She'd say I'm moving on. She'd say I'm going to where I can be strong. She'd say I'm traveling with my new shoes on. She'd say I'm singing my new song. Where's the beauty when the tenderness is gone? When all that's left is duty, when all the words seem wrong, where's the love life? When the touches of you, where's the good life? When nothing feels new, she'd say I'm moving on. She'd say I'm going to where I can be strong. She'd say I'm traveling with my new shoes on. She'd say I'm singing my new song. dying there. She's dying there. She's trying there to say what she wants. She's listening now. She's learning how you stop trying to know what she feels. She's giving up. She's getting up. She's trading up to get what she needs. There's the beauty when the tenderness is gone, when all that's left is duty, when all the words seem wrong. Where's the love life? When the touches are few, where's the good life? When nothing feels new, she'd say I'm moving on. She'd say I'm going to where I can be strong. She'd say I'm traveling with my new shoes on. She'd say I'm singing my new song. I'm moving on. I'm going to where I can be strong. I'm traveling with my new shoes on. I'm singing my new song. All right. Thank you.
Great. That's Janna Maria Fröhlich, or Janna Maria Happy. You can find her at JannaMariaHappy.com. Thanks for coming and playing for us tonight.
Oh, it was a pleasure. Thank you for having me.
You bet. All right, coming up next. So we've had one more person sign up, so we still have some space. If you want to sign up, you can just go to the pinned link on Facebook below, or if you scroll to the end of the chat on YouTube, you'll see the link, and I think it's in the text as well on YouTube to find the link to sign up. We've still got space available. Coming up next, we've got Mike Handley.
Hi.
Mike, how are you tonight?
I'm good. So how's everything up there in Boston? Or you're in Boston, close, right?
Yeah, we're the club's in Harvard Square. We're closed, so it's we're doing what we can through streaming stuff. Where are you tuned in from?
I'm tuned in from Tampa, Florida.
Oh, nice.
And I learned about you guys from Concert Window.
Wow.
When Concert Window first started, I started playing there.
That's fantastic.
And I played. I got out of it after a while because they changed something and it didn't work out for me. But yeah, I started when Concert Window started playing online. So I was playing before all these other people were playing online.
That's funny. Yeah,
there's so many of them now. Yeah, you guys, and there's somebody, Powder Bear, and the one in Texas.
Right, yeah, and then I know Poisson Rouge in New York and Cafe Lena in Saratoga Springs were also tuned in. So there were a handful of us tuned in from the get-go, and we started streaming our shows back in 2009. Believe it or not.
Yeah.
Mike, you're cutting in and out. It looks like your internet might be a little dodgy at the moment. I'm going to hold on for a second and see if we can get you back, because right now your video is frozen, but hopefully we'll be able to get you back in here in just a moment. I want to remind everyone again that there is still space to tune in for tonight, to sign up for tonight to play. So you can do that if you visit the link in the pinned comment on Facebook or in the text in YouTube, and or if you go to passim.org/openmic, you will see the link.
Oh, now I'm back.
Mike is back.
I'm back.
You're back.
Okay.
All right. Take it away. Oh, you might be gone again. I'll keep talking again for a moment, and hopefully we can get you back in here too. We've got several of these open mics coming up over the next several weeks. So tune in on Tuesdays, not Wednesday like tonight, but Tuesdays through starting next week and through August.
That'll fix it. Well.
All right. Let's go, because you're back. and let's hope that we keep
Okay.
our signal. Mike.
All right. Well, I like to play songs that songs you never heard of by people you heard of, and this first one, so that kind of fits. Oh, and it's a totally true story too. Well, I love the Florida Folk Fest. I really love to play and sing. And
Mike, we seem to not be getting your signal. Is cutting out there. So what we're going to do is bring on our next performer and ask if you have an opportunity, if you're able to, Mike, if you can plug your computer in directly through your internet and not use Wi-Fi. That might be a saving grace for us. But we'll bring you back. Stay there backstage, and we'll bring you back when we're able to get a stronger signal. Or if you have any other things that are on Wi-Fi that might be pulling things down, then we'll get you back. But we'll bring Rick on next. I think that Rick looks like he might be ready to go. He's got a guitar in hand, so we're gonna see if Rick Drost is ready to go. But yeah, Mike, stay backstage there. See if you can get your Wi-Fi working a little better. Or if you've got other windows open, if you want to close out of those, that might help you out as well. But let's bring on Rick Drost. Rick, are you there? Rick, you're muted right now. If you could unmute yourself, that would give us... You just need to unmute yourself, which is just the little microphone tab. Here, I'll see if I'll...
Not where it shows.
There you go. You are live. You are live.
Oh boy. Sorry.
Well, sorry we pulled you on a little sooner than you expected to be. But that is the technological world of live streaming shows these days. And actually, one thing while you're getting yourself set up, right now you are much higher than your camera, so you might need to duck down.
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to back up, I guess, right?
The headless open micer. This is a new thing.
This is a different...
While you're doing that, I'll let folks know that we've got a live streaming show happening from Club Passim on Friday. If you want to tune in on our Facebook and YouTube pages or at passim.org/stream, we're going to be doing an album release show with Laurie McKenna, and we've got Laurie McKenna Week happening on our social media. So check out all of those things and tune in live 8 p.m. on Friday night. And right now, please welcome Rick Drost.
Well, it's good to be back at a Passim open mic without even having to find a parking place. So thank you, Matt and Abby, for setting this up. I'll do two songs. This one started in a dream last fall, and I don't think I've woke up yet. It's called Don't Remember Dream. Don't remember getting on this train, already out of town along the bay. Seats are pretty comfy, I've got some food from home, some bread and cheese and apple. I'll sit and watch the shoreline slide away. remember getting on this train. Never bought a ticket for this train. Conductor smiles and nods as he goes by. I ask when the next station is. Don't worry, you won't miss it. He'll slow way down before you stop. That's how you're gonna know. And I don't remember getting on this train. If I weren't on this train, I'd be out there on the tide flats, raking wire, basket, digging clams. Back to the cottage kitchen where the chowder pot is simmering. Mom and Bob are cackling about the butcher's jokes today. But the laughs I hear are just two gals behind me. And I don't remember getting on this train. Just came back from sitting with my dad. He's riding just a few cars up ahead. Still enjoys the ride, the gentle rocking side to side. Look how the sunlight hits that hill. Remember when we climbed it? Not that one, Dad, but yes, it surely looked like it that day. So look who's here beside me now. It's so long since I walked you home. You let me take your books, I couldn't think of what to say. But here now we can talk about our trials and our travels. Sit and watch the golden fields go by. Still, I don't remember getting on this train. Close with a little ode to meditation. Sit back, breathe deep, enjoy the rest of the evening. Thanks for coming out and supporting local music. It's called Still Point. Time now, time beckoning, time out of memory, glimpses of dreams not yet dead. Reborn romance, second chances past reckoning. The future now is repaired. Here at the high mark where all waters rise, before they start falling away. Widen the moment in front of your eyes. cinnamon, ginger, and songs from your grandmother's heart. Easter time, family gathers for dinner. Take your place till they're ready to start. Early this morning out under the apple tree falls drops of dappling sun. Cidery air up to blossoms cerulean. Grandfather's blessings be gone at a still point, and you yearn to stay, but the world turns and it slips away. Gone now, the apple tree, long gone the family, raised in the home that they built in its place. You write to the strains of a loopy calliope, reaching for brass rings they no longer make. But you're finding apple trees everywhere now. The forest in new fallen snow. All above beach cliff towers in Tuscany. Cradle them and let them go in the windlessness on a canyon floor. Breathe the sky down in, and again before each dip of the paddle, each flick of the pen, as God writes your name in his hand.
Sounded great, Rick.
Thank you, Matt.
Absolutely. Good to see you. Everyone can go to rickdrostsongs.com to check out Rick's music. We are going to now try and go back to our friend Mike Handley from down in Florida. We're going to jump to you quick here so we don't have any time for buffering. We're going to let you jump right on in. Please welcome.
Jump right on in. Yada, yada,
Florida,
yada.
Mike
Playing
Handley.
a song. Well, I love the Florida folk fest, 'cause I really love to play and sing. But jamming around the campfire, my 6-minute novelty Americana cover songs really don't fit in. Now I want to join the circle. They shout, play the perfect campfire song. And every time the chorus comes around, everybody sings along. I'm gonna write the perfect campfire song, one that anyone can play. Well, it won't have weird stops or chords to get in the way. I wanna jam in the circle, I wanna feel like I fit. I'm gonna write the perfect campfire song, yeah, this one isn't it. Well, I sit around waiting for, do you have a song to play? Well, there's one about foolish questions. You know, you hear them every day. There's another song about Copenhagen Coke and one about a beer run too. the Jehovah's Witness stripper, or the shallow end of the gene pool. I'm gonna write the perfect campfire song, one that anyone can play. Well, it won't have weird stops or chords to get in the way. I wanna jam in the circle, I wanna feel like I fit. I'm gonna write the perfect campfire song, yeah, but this one isn't it. Well, I strap on my guitar to make the campfire rounds. Well, I head for Jerry Mincy's camp to hear those Florida sounds. Well, some guy kicks off a Garth Brooks song and the Florida boys pack it in. It's the Florida Jam, goddammit, let's go listen to Jubal's Kid. I'm gonna write the perfect campfire song, one that anyone can play. Well, it won't have weird stops or chords to get in the way. I wanna jam in the circle, I wanna feel like I fit. I'm gonna write the perfect campfire song, yeah, but this one isn't it. Well, breaks are always a problem. You know, they make me forget the words. Well, the doc says I've got ADD, and now, hey, look, a bird. All the pickers can take a break now, and the singers can harmonize. Well, there's one more chorus to this mess you start, we're going clockwise. Lead guitar goes right here. Maybe some mandolin. Even some banjo might do. I know, how about a little fake kazoo? I'm gonna write the perfect campfire song, one that anyone can play. Well, it won't have weird stops or chords to get in the way. I wanna jam in the circle, I wanna feel like I fit. I'm gonna write the perfect campfire song, yeah, but this one isn't it. I'm gonna write the perfect campfire song, yeah, but this one isn't it. All right, so that's an original song. This next song is not an original, but it's one of those songs you never heard of by people you never heard of. I'll get this out there right now so I don't forget. Every Sunday night, 9 o'clock, I do a Facebook Live show, so just look up my name. You'll be able to find me. And yeah, that right there, that's where I play it sometimes. Sometimes I play on my personal page, but I'm not very good at the music business. Okay, so let me get my capo right here because, okay, so this one, I'm not going to tell you the name of the song. I'm not going to tell you who did it. Going to see if anybody can guess or if anybody knows if they've ever heard this song before. I couldn't take any more. I was fresh out of hope, racked with despair at the end of my rope, looking with longing out at the window ledge. I was gonna do myself in, but before I got done, left on that club dirt vacation for one. I thought the suicide hotline might bring me back from the edge. So with trembling hands I dialed the number, clutching the phone. Well, my life was in the balance, but now I would not be alone. Due to recent budget cuts, your call is being transferred to the new combined voicemail system of the Suicide Prevention Hotline and the New York Public Library. If you're calling to inquire about a book but don't know the title of the book, please press 1. If you don't know the title but you do know the name of the author, press 2. If you know the date and place of publication and either the title or the name of the author, press 3. If you've already taken poison, press 4. If you've already taken poison and you know the name of the poison you've taken, Enter the first 3 letters of the name followed by the pound sign. The pound sign is located directly below the 9 on all touch-tone phones. If you've already taken poison and you're calling from a rotary phone, please be sure to return all outstanding library books as soon as possible. If you're a potential leaper but are still inside the building, press star 1. If you're outside the building on the ledge, press star 2. If you've already jumped and you're speaking from a cellular phone and you're above the 11th floor, press star 43 followed by the pound sign. If you're below the 11th floor, you may omit the pound sign. If you're contemplating suicide but are uncertain as to method, please stay on the line for more options. If you're contemplating suicide and would like to leave a note but don't know how to read or write, the library's adult literacy program meets 3:30 Tuesdays at City Hall. Just go to the lobby and follow the instructions on the sign. If you're contemplating suicide over a former lover, press star 7. If you're just a little lonesome, dial 1-900-HOT-BODS and ask for Rusty. If you're contemplating suicide and you're the least popular president on Earth, go for it, dude. To repeat this menu of options, press any key or hit the phone against your head hard. Your call is important to us. Please stay on the line and your call will be answered in the order it was received. This is the last announcement you will hear. Now playing at Theater 2, Flipper, starring Flipper. Show times are 12, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 2, 4, 6, and 8:45. That was it. I had it. This was the worst. I went back to the window, but there were people there first. So I stood on line to wait for my turn to come up. Yeah, it was moving okay, except there was nowhere to whiz. And then some yokel from Utah asking, "Is this for Les Mis?" Yup. So I inched my way along the ledge till I was next in line, when out of nowhere came a traffic geek, and he pointed to a sign. Restricted suicide zone, jumping by permit only, 8:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m., Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. All unauthorized bodies will be towed at owner's expense. I give up, it's impossible. Don't even try, guess I'll just have to move to New Jersey to die. Only thing there is, how would you know when you're dead? Guess I'm gonna die when I die, nothing else I can do. But as for burning in hell after what I've been through, yo, burn this, I get to hell in a walk. Well, it may not be as hot, but it's harder than hell in New. New York. That's it for me. Thanks for letting me play, guys. I appreciate it. So,
You bet. That was Mike Handley, Mike from Florida. You can check out his Facebook live streams. I think he said they're Sunday nights. You can tune in live at facebook.com/handley.music. We've got a couple of performers left. One of them has been coming in and out of frame and backstage here. Hopefully we'll get her back in just a moment. I just want to remind you of a few things that we've got coming up at Club Passim. We've got a great weekend of music here live on our Facebook and YouTube. Tomorrow night, we're going to hear from Melissa Farrick. Friday night, live streaming from Club Passim, we'll have Laurie McKenna. We've got Sarah Blacker on Saturday the 25th, and on Sunday, we've got Slade Cleaves. And then we've got a great show happening on the Monday with Nadelka Prescott and Robbie Pate. That's a 7 o'clock show. It's going to be a beautiful, beautiful show. And then we'll have another open mic next Tuesday and all of the Tuesdays following that through August. So come on out and sign up. You can sign up online at passim.org/open mic. And you can also visit all of our streaming shows at passim.org/stream. We do have a suggested donation for these shows because we're trying to keep the club going. We're trying to keep musicians going. Tonight is only a $5 suggested donation. We'd be thrilled if you could help take part and help us keep going past the pandemic when we can open again to have audiences in the room. We can't wait to get back in the room and see you all in person. It has been a rough several months, but something that we've started is the Passim Emergency Artist Relief Fund. And if you go to passim.org/pair fund, then you can make a donation there. And that is money that 100% goes right back into artists' pockets through our grant program. So make sure you visit passim.org/pair fund. Tune in Friday night for Melissa Farrick. And it looks like we have our next performer in the stream. You might recognize their background because their dad started our open mic here tonight. We've got Ava Spears coming to you. Welcome, Ava.
It died again. Oh, I'm going to puke everywhere. I'm sorry.
Almost. We almost had Ava there. She got a little sideways, but we're gonna get her back. But let's see if Ben is available out there. Looks like Ben is ready to rock. Please welcome to our virtual stage, Ben Damiano.
Hey, how's it going? Very excited to be here. I'll get right to it. This is kind of a last minute thing and I haven't played anywhere for a very, very long time. So please have patience. This is a song called Local Radio. I wrote it about a local radio station that I now volunteer for, but was a big fan of for a very long time. WDVR out of Surgentsville, New Jersey. And it's called Local Radio. 5 a.m. Hank Williams. The sun ain't even in the sky, and I'm already so homesick I could die. Buckeyes got you spinning. You know a good DJ when you hear one. Thank God I got one riding shotgun. And then the dudes reciting the pledge, and I'm inching back off my ledge. The anthems flow and I'm good to go. Local radio, local radio, local radio. Gonna make it last while I'm out on the road. I love this record you're playing, but your signal is fading. Local radio, local radio. I'm thinking it's time, you know, I'm one of your congregation. Gotta love this radio station. Dropped a line to the DJ. She let me know she knows I'm there. Even said my name over the air. Dedicate this to my baby. And if she ain't listening, maybe it'll make somebody else say the radio's got my back. I was just thinking about that track. It's like that song that Nancy wrote with simpatico. Yeah, we do-si-do. Local radio, local radio, local radio. Gonna make it last while I'm out on the road. I love this record you're playing, but your signal is fading. Local radio, local radio. I'm thinking it's time, you know, I'm one of your congregation. Gotta love this radio station. When I need a little saving on a Sunday, I can tune in. Get saved from ruin and try to get it right again. Don't count us drinking alone when I got my station on. And in the dead of night, don't want to be synced up to a satellite. Gotta know it's just another Joe behind the dial globe. Local radio, local radio. Hey, Mr. Williams, Buckeye ain't been on the air. Can you pass along a little prayer? And if you see him, tell him we want him back in his slot. Lord knows we need everyone we got. And now I'm chasing down the sun over the hills of Hunter Dun. I gotta get back home, but I take it slow. Man, I love that show. Local radio, local radio, local radio. Gonna make it last while I'm out on the road. I love this record you're playing. What you sing on is fading. Local radio, local radio. I'm thinking it's time, you know, I'm one of your congregation. Gotta love this radio station. Local radio. All right. Okay, this next one is about an Irish bar in Queens that, unfortunately, New York City, Queens, that just recently closed down. Its proprietress, Kathleen, passed away after owning the establishment for many, many decades. And she took really good care of me. And it was a really special place for a very long time. And when she passed away, it kind of dovetailed with our COVID experience and the closing down of local businesses and bars. And unfortunately, it became a victim of that. However, I think it was Kathleen's passing, maybe, that was the impetus for the shuttering of those doors. This is called This Cottage Life. Lie, 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 lie. La 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 la. Oh, Mary, I see your head's aching again. It must have been quite a night. The way your smoke's shaking, the deep breaths you're taking, it looks like you're losing a fight. One hand on the ashtray, one eye on the door, one small prayer poised on your lips. Don't let Kathleen find me over again. She swore the last time that'd be it. But it seemed like a final way to lose a few hours last night. And now there's the piper to pay for this cottage life. La 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 la. So is George and his G&Ts, Bob his bureaucracies, Michael both Paul's Marianne. Emma Reva come back, Kathleen still drive the Cadillac as Martin starting on his Remy again. And where's Tommy, a veteran, no more better than an evening of his advice. And Darla, dear lass, tell me what we let pass. Tracing those 8s and those 9s on my pints, yeah, we all made a fine sight walking our crooked roads home. Just notes on the staff of a song to this cottage life. La 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 la. Well, we cursed through each series, yeah, we cursed through the bowls. Cursed the mayor who made us all smoke in the cold. Cursed it all out, and then over our stouts played Fairy Tale of New York till the quarters ran. Da 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 da. Well, the Daily reported on published shutting down an obituary for the bars around town. Taxes and craft beers, high rents and austerity. Goodbye to Kennedys, to the Blair O'Flahertys, to the Libby and Keenans, to the Kiltan Brigade. We passed from our dreams into memories we made. But goddamn, the goddamn day to stand or shuts, and God bless this displaced diaspora of drunks. Cause here's where we came to ring out the years when the city went blind, when it drowned in its tears, when everything dear got raked over the coals we drank and we drove it away till the last call bell tolled and it all seemed like a fine time. Oh, but who knows where all the time went and the money that e'er I spent on this cottage life. La 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 la. Oh, Mary, it's been a while, ain't it been dear? But life always leads you regulars back here, and ain't much been changed since you walked out our door, except the jukebox won't take your quarters no more. And you hadn't heard that Kevin had passed. Every Thursday night he'd bring the crowd and the crack. Now we'll never hear Athenry done with a voice and a valor like his when he sung the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. It's so lonely round these fields of Athenry. Got my pint and these memories to chase it. Few places I found are so fine as this place is. The voices, the stories, the faces of this cottage life. And so I am saying my grace for this cottage. La 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 la. La 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 la. Thank you so much. I think that's my time.
That's great. Ben Damiano, thanks for playing for us.
Thank you for the opportunity. I really appreciate it. I kind of stumbled on the link and I saw that it was live and I saw you had some space.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Said, hey, let's jump on.
How did you find us?
I think I've been following the page for a long time on Facebook, and a lot of the performers who obviously have gone through your hallowed and famous halls are people I adore and admire and have been following for a very long time. So I think I was actually signed up to try this next Tuesday, but I saw that you had slots open, so I figured, hey,
we opened up.
Jump
That's
on there.
Great. That's great.
So
well,
I
thanks,
really
Ben.
appreciate it. Thanks.
Great to see you. Great to hear you. All right, folks, we've got one more performer. We've got multiple technical options to make this work. You've got you're going to recognize perhaps the background of what's going on. Our first performer, Joe Cool and the KGB, performed, and this is Ava Spears, who is in the same setting but probably doing something a little bit different. Please welcome Ava Spears.
Green plastic water in a can, and a fake Chinese rubber plant, and a big plastic earth. That you bought from a rubber man, a town full of rubber plants to get rid of itself. The worst round, the worst round, the worst round, the worst round. She lives with a broken man, cracked polystyrene man, who clouds and birds. He used to do surgeries for girls in the 80s, but gravity always wins. The worst mouth, the worst mouth, the worst mouth. It wins. She looks like the real thing. She tastes like the real thing. My fake plastic love. I can't help but feeling I could blow through the ceiling if I just turn and run. It wears me out. It wears me out. It wears me out. It wears me out. If I could be who you wanted, if I could be who you wanted all the time, all the time. Okay, so I've never actually performed this one before, so we'll have to see how it goes. It's making me feel like we have crashed for lost Thank you.
Great job. Fantastic. That's Ava Spears with the full light setup and her own tech person. That's high quality open micing. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Sounded great.
Thanks.
And I like the yoga ball as the piano bench as well. That's a nice added touch. Very cool. Well, we've been bookended with the same house. We are done with tonight's open mic. Thanks to all of our performers for coming and playing for you all here tonight. We're gonna have our next open mic on Tuesday. You can make a donation to Passim by going to passim.org/stream. Suggested donation for tonight is only $5, and you can also visit the Passim website. Get yourself a membership to Passim. You can catch all of our streaming shows. We've got workshops and classes through the Passim School of Music. We have our Passim Emergency Artist Relief Fund is back up and running, the PAIR Fund. If you go to passim.org/PAIR Fund, keep an eye out for some outreach programs for BCM Fest in January and for the Iguana Music Fund happening, beginning the process over Labor Day weekend, as well as our Campfire Festival happening over Labor Day weekend. We want you to make sure you tune into all the great things we have coming up. We have Melissa Ferrick tomorrow. We have Lori McKenna streaming live from Club Passim for an album release show on Friday, and then Saturday we've got Sarah Blacker. Thank you all so much for being here and tuning in with us tonight. Remember the open mic. If you go to passim.org/open mic, you'll see the rest of the ones for the next 4 weeks. And we ask that folks only sign up once per month because we want to make sure as many people get an opportunity as possible. We're thrilled to have you here. We're thrilled to be doing this for you. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.